All right. G'day everyone. Hope everyone's had a good night so far. This is not on my speech, but I think it's good timing. But Caleb Marchbank and his partner Celeste got engaged yesterday, so I thought everyone just give him a clap. Well done. Well done, Bank. Proud of you, mate. Firstly, before I touch on a few things, I want to pay a special mention to the guys that have impacted this group that will depart this year. Everyone in footy has an end date, whether you're on a list for one game or you've played 200 plus games. But what we need to celebrate is the impact these people have on the club when they're here. So to Ed and Plough, to the guys that are retired, well done. To Obi, give him a clap. To Obi, Honey and Philpy, thank you boys for your contribution. That's what makes footy clubs special. I think the beauty of footy clubs is it's the memories and friendships that you create that makes it a special place, and these things last for much longer than your time here. From now on, all you boys know that you're always Carlton people, and whenever you're around, you're always welcome back. So, yeah, thank you, boys. I want to pay a special mention just to a few of them. To Plough, you're a guy that over the years we always trusted when we played with you. You always put the team first, and you're someone that inside the four walls we always valued you so highly. So congrats on a great career, mate. Yeah, we appreciate you. So. The next one I want to say is Ed. We touched on it a bit when Ed retired, but I think tonight's a time to express more of his impact for everyone listening. He's a guy that brought great energy to the change rooms, a great competitor in game and training, who raised the bar for others around him. As a teammate, when you saw his magnet on the board, you trust him and you knew he'd get his job done. I think more importantly though, his impact off-field over the years has been more important. He's made younger guys feel like they've belonged. He made them feel a part of the club, whether that was letting them stay at his place with him and Em, or just taking the piss out of them in a good way. What I loved though is he always set the example of things away from footy. He juggled 5 things at once for his whole career. He set up a life for himself after footy, whether that was the AFLPA board, masters in uni, setting up networking nights, or even this year having us down for a fire, which I'm sure you all worked out. It grew a bit of legs, that story, but that was the kind of bloke Ed was. So Ed, firstly, congrats on a great career, mate, but I think most importantly, the impact you've had on so many of us is far greater than footy. All right, I'll just do a few thank yous. To the rest of the boys, thank you for the year. I love you boys. We had a group that was so committed to creating a great culture, a culture where everyone had fun, everyone wanted to get better, and everyone was happy for each other's success. Takes the squad to where we got to, and I know exactly what you boys will bring going into next year. To everyone involved in the footy club, whether it's the board, the upstairs admin, the corporates, the members and the supporters, thank you. Footy clubs do not run without the support of many people in different positions. To all the football department staff, from the coaches, high performance, property, medical, trainers, myos, analysts, welfare, recruiting, I might have missed a group there. I won't thank you individually, but I want to say thanks for everything you do to allow us to not only perform at our best, but to create a place where we belong and the connection is much greater than the game. It's why footy clubs are so special, and I think, I'll go back to Ed, but I think Ed summed it up great in his retirement speech. It's people, the friendships and the memories you create is what makes footy clubs special. To our families, partners of not only the players, but everyone's families in the footy department staff, thank you. Footy is a great game that we all love, but it also has some challenges. You sacrifice a lot to let us get after our dreams. You see the good and the not so good. Wasn't a few good periods in the middle part of the year. Whether that's individual form, injuries, wins, losses, you see all the emotions behind the scenes, and you do a great job of helping us and supporting us through different situations. So thank you. In life, I feel like we often look what's next. What's the gap we are chasing? what's the next goal we can get after, and before we know it, another year/month passes by. We rarely sit back and take time to reflect, decompress and celebrate the gains we've made in the last year. Tonight is a night to do this and celebrate the year for what it was. Celebrate the journey, celebrate the ups and downs, as well as celebrate the players who have either performed at a high level consistently or have been a great club person across the year. This time last year, I was talking in front of everyone after a tough time after not making finals. As hard as that was, it taught us many great lessons that allowed us to grow as a group and the journey we are on. I think to mid-year, a group and a club that was drowned by external expectations, pressures, and were playing low on confidence. That time was very challenging, at times even frustrating. Then to pop out together and stronger for it to go on to win 11 out of 13 games is an amazing effort. As captain, I'm so proud of everyone in the club during this time. We found a way to make the place a fun place to be, while also face the brutal facts of where we were, and we got to work, and we made finals for the first time in 10 years, which was a significant milestone. I think this was a transformational moment for this group and this club, but also a great lesson to anyone in life. We came out of it stronger, with a clear feel of what makes us good, and we are in complete control of the way we want to play, show up, and that we write our own story and the media don't. In life, the only opinion that matters is the opinion you have on yourself and the opinion of people that you trust and who want the best for you around you. Never let anyone tell your story for you. Fast forward to now, and the gains we've made as a group are huge. To not only make finals, but impact them is massive growth for this group. Those 3 finals were some of the most addictive things we've experienced in our lives. Packed MCG in front of the Bagger Army, to win close games and hear the noise and the joy from the crowd is what you dream of as a kid. I know I will never forget moments like that, and I know everyone in the stadium that day won't either. Then to go to Brisbane and throw a huge first punch was a big sign of belief and confidence this group has in themselves and in each other. But just like last year, results teach you lessons. Now we get to work to keep growing and get better as a group. I want to pay a special mention to our members and supporters out there. We feel your passion and energy, and although at times throughout the year were really challenging, we felt what it feels like when the Carlton Army shows up in numbers in games. Your energy is contagious, your support is contagious, and the louder you cheer, the more passion you cheer with, helps us massively out on the field. As the slogan on the shirt in the final series said, we are stronger together. So I'm going to throw a challenge to every Carlton member and supporter out there for next year. Wear your navy blue with pride. Wear it everywhere. And when it comes to games, I want you to bring your friends, your families, your kids, and let's pack out the G, Marvel, and any ground across the country for every game we can. When we have away games, let's turn them into home games because we want to hear you louder than ever before. I can't predict the future, but what I will say is that we'll play a brand that will excite you, a brand that will bring joy, and a brand that you'll be proud of for the whole 2024 season. As a whole club, let's commit to continue to be stronger together, enjoy this journey as much as we can, because that's what footy is all about. Now to finish up, this year was a great journey of great growth, milestones that we've never experienced before. I know deep down what this group is made of, and I know how much the last few weeks did burn. That feeling of holding the cup up is what we all dream of. The feeling is something that we all want to feel. Now it's time to get away, refresh, get back to work, keep enjoying the work, keep getting better, because one thing I know and feel is now we know what makes us a good side, and we are just scratching the surface of our potential, what we can do as a group. I'd just like to congratulate all the winners of the awards tonight. It's a great award for all the hard work you've put in. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night, and get ready to be loud and proud Bagger in 2024.